Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janae and today I thought it'd be fun because we're celebrating BOOKMAS. So happy BOOKMAS. I'm attempting to have videos every day for 12 days. Fingers crossed. But I thought it'd be fun to incorporate some like sit down videos, and I thought reading 1-star reviews of my favorite books would be devastating but hilarious nonetheless. I see Larry Reads do this a lot and I love watching those videos of hers. It's hilarious. So I have my little list of books. Some of these are very basics, very popular books, and I just thought it'd be still fun to see the reviews because these books I love either way. These are books that I will ride or die for no matter what anyone says or throws at me, and I will always love them. Oh, let's make a little pre-warning. Everybody's opinion is subjective. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. This is all fun and games. If you don't like a book that I love, that's fine. I'm still gonna love it. And hopefully you can respect that. I still love the book. But everyone's opinions are their own, and that's okay. And these are mine. Roll the tapes. I thought it'd be fun to just kind of see some of the things. Maybe experience some pain. We're gonna go on Goodreads and we're gonna look at it. First book we're gonna do. This one is I'll understand some of it, okay? I'm still gonna cry a little bit, but it's Obsidian by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is one of JLA's older series. It's being republished now with new covers, but it follows our main character, Katie, and she lives next door to this brother and sister, and they're aliens. And it's like an enemies to lovers romance fantasy series, and I love it with my whole heart. I read it many years ago. One of like the first like big series that really got me into reading and invested in characters and the relationships and the enemies to lovers. I ate it up, and this is like a book that like I will always love no matter what, like nostalgic reasons. It's like a Twilight, kind of like the so bad it's good, but it's just good. Okay, so let's go through and cry a little bit. We're gonna look at some 1-star reviews and we're gonna laugh together or cry. It's fine. Okay, I'm scared. Oh god, this one's so long. Why are these so long? Like, why are you complaining? Okay, this one, straight to the point. Very simple, classic. Honestly, 0 out of 5 stars. Period. You know, she gave it 1 star and said, honestly, 0 out of 5. Amazing. If you finish the book, like, that's crazy that you finished the book. That was that many stars. 0. Still 5 stars for me. Oh, I'm regretting my 5 stars rate. What the, did I do that? What was I thinking? I hated Damon. He was annoying, a bully, and he treated bad Kat because he wanted to protect her. Yes, calm down, Edward Cullen 2.0. Kat was annoying too and a whiny girl. I just wanted to yell at her, shut up, girl, while I kicked Damon. Yes. That was a little rude, don't you think? The Edward Cullen 2.0, like, that was funny. That was good. I'll give you that one. That was a good one. Everything else, like, that was just coming, sort of simmer down a little bit. That was a bit intense. Oh my god, I thought I was getting yelled at. One day I'll watch an ad about why I should never reread old books, and the whole thing will be Damon's face smirking and me reaching for a baseball bat. Well, when I reread it, I love it. I literally just reread it in October, and I had a fantastic old time. Aged so badly. Did it? Did it? What can I say? It was good to me. Some of these 1-star reviews have more detail into their responses. Like, literally, your response is like 20 pages long for a 1-star review. The fact that you're wasting that much time is crazy. I don't even write that much for a 5-star. Okay? I can't read that. I'm so sorry. This one said, it's not that I'm like 80 years old and I hate YA. It's just that this is such a bad example of entertainment. I found it entertaining. What is it? Subjective. Entertainment, subjective. But subjectively, I thought this was a fantastic time. This one said, if I could give this book negative stars, I would. Reading this was flat out painful. It's unoriginal, poorly written, and the characters are so unbelievably stupid that at times I just wanted to throw this out the window. Most of the time, actually. If you want a more in-depth review / rant on this video, here's a video I made talking about it. Wow, you really went and got a YouTube review about it. Got DNFs. DNF at 50%. I give up. I am trying so hard. People, no, but how do you write so much for a book you hate? Like, I couldn't be bothered at all. I don't even write that much for a 5 stars. Someone said, this was weird. Also, the people on the cover look 40. I'll give you that. Let's look at the cover. Yeah. Yeah, that was bad. But, like, it's what's in the book that matters. Someone said, did anyone else recognize all the Twilight parallels? It felt like reading the old vampire book, just with aliens and more awkward tension. Isn't that why we love it, though? Because it's giving the same. It's giving Twilight, but make it aliens. I don't know what to tell you. 5 stars. This feels like a crime for someone to give this book a 1 star. Like, it actually feels like it shouldn't be allowed, but we're gonna see what they say. I'm gonna cry thinking about it. We have The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. This is historical fiction, my first Kristen Hanna book, and I absolutely love this book with my entire heart and sobbed uncontrollably at the end and throughout the book. It follows 2 sisters who are going through the Nazis invading France and them dealing with the circumstances that they're living in and trying to live in this life and society of what is going on in this time in history. And it's heartbreaking, beautiful, devastating, just everything. So let's look at the 1-star reviews, because if you like, it's like the Twilight of World War II books with Nazis instead of vampires, cliched writing, cliched characters, and cliched names. Someone said Twilight was better. That's actually insane. That's insane. This is kind of making me sad. I don't think I like doing this. Someone said started the book and didn't finish it. Couldn't agree more. Did we read the same book? Twilight? Someone said this book is nowhere near as good as All the Light We Cannot See. I have that book. I do want to read it. Are they supposed to be the same exact thing? Or is it more like different stories taking place during similar times of the history? Someone said this book was awful. What are you guys reading that you guys think this book is awful? This makes me sad. I don't like this one. This one isn't fun. This one's no longer fun. Chicklet. Chicklet. I'm sorry, if my chicklet requires me to cry this aggressively, it's not chicklet. Also, like, there is romance in here, but I don't really feel like it was the forefront of the book, personally. I'm confused. Someone said, silly writing for such a serious time in history. Definitely not literature, more like paperback romance. Almost gave up at the halfway point. Does not compare to in any way to so many other books I have read set in occupied France during World War II. While the story itself was dramatic, the writing was so cliche at times that I laughed out loud. Very distracting. I don't believe I would read this author again. Sorry, book club members. I know that so many of you seem to love it. This is crazy. I'm done because I can't do this anymore. This is actually hurting my heart. Because, like, what do you... 5 out of 5 stars, 6 out of 6 stars. I love this book so much with my entire heart. One of my favorite books of the year. And they just said it was like Twilight? Again? Are they both... Is every book like Twilight if they're bad? It's not even bad. Like, I can see my previous book, Obsidian. Twilight, yes. Okay, yes. Okay, this is a recent read of mine that has become a 6-star read. Okay? 6-star read. My first book by this author, and I loved it. All roads lead here, but Mariana Zapata. Loved it. Devoured it. I have a reading vlog with it. 6 stars. I'm absolutely in love with this book, and I can't wait to read more by this author. Let's see what they say. Oh, this is a Grumpy Sunshine, like forced proximity kind of romance. She moves to this like small town where she used to live to deal with an ending of a relationship and the passing of her mom, and she ends up moving into this like studio apartment above a garage from like an Airbnb. When she gets there, it was the dad's son had rented it out, but the dad didn't know, so he was like, why are you here? Grumpy Sunshine, he is like a ranger for the forest. She's forming relationships with the family, people that she works with, her friends. It's beautiful. Slow burn to the extreme, but I believe slow burns let you see all the ways you can love someone, and the things this man did was so cute. I love the friendships, everything. Okay, 6 out of 6 stars. Let's read the 1-star reviews. Oh god, I'm already sad. I actually can't read the long ones. It's actually like pains me. That's too much work. Someone goes, the writing is shockingly bad. I shockingly enjoyed it. What do you mean? This certainly isn't my main gripe with this book, but Aurora should probably see a doctor about her bladder problems. That is your review to giving it 1 star. Why? I feel that this book was hyped based on the reviews, and it was extremely disappointing. Did I purchase it? Yes. That is why it is on my finished books list, although I didn't finish it. Because it was, how did you say? Garbage. I said what I said. That was just like rude, honestly, I feel like. That was a little bit disrespectful to me, actually. Garbage. This girl said, done after chapter 1. I really thought she would go in a different direction this time, but it's all just the same. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? I haven't read any other books by her, so I can't compare it to her other ones. So for me, this was amazing. I'm planning on reading more. But after chapter 1, you give it 1 star after you've only read 1 chapter. That should be a crime. This one says, it's so bad I want to give you a 0, but that's not possible, so I give you a 1. You actually cannot rate books. You guys know that, right? Like, you can press red and I'm pretty sure you can like not rate it. Can't you like not rate a book? It's probably because you have to rate it to review it, maybe? I don't know. One of the worst books I've ever read to the end. Poorly written, lame story. Actually, I found it beautiful. I actually found it beautiful and heart-moving. Reading is subjective, okay. Some things can resonate with someone else that don't resonate with you. Why are you gonna be mean? What a boring book. The writing was terrible and juvenile, and I'm sure why I stuck with it. I think she meant, and I'm not sure why I stuck with it, because it was addictive, right? And you had to finish it. You had to see how it ended. Come on. A terrible book. Thumbs down. Straight to the point. We appreciate it. Thank you, because I'm not reading these 10-page essays about a book you don't like. When someone asks me what the definition of cringe is, I will gladly show them this book. What part specifically are you referring to, actually? Like, what specifically was cringe? Like, yeah, there's probably some, like, awkward moments, but, like, don't we have those in life? How many times have I been doing something that was, like, embarrassing? My friend just texted me that she fell out getting out of an ice bath at a, like, a workout place. It's embarrassing. You couldn't see the steps? I'm sorry. That's enough. This book is beautiful, and it's everything I ever wanted, and I will gladly read it again. 6 out of 5. Okay, next is nothing really new. This is a book you either love it or you don't. Okay, but we're gonna read them, and this is for the whole series. Okay, I love this series. 6 out of 6 stars. I'll read anything this woman writes. Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. It follows Magnolia and BJ and their little box set of friends living in London rich society and their life. Romance involved, soul ties, the invisible string. Beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, amazing. Either love this book or you don't. People hate it. That's fine. Respectfully, I give it 5 stars. So let's look at the 1-star reviews, shall we? People that write actually an essay for a, I don't know how to get over it. I can enjoy toxic romance, but this is badly written, boring, repetitive, and ship with no chemistry. Yeah, waste of my time. BJ has to be one of the most annoying characters I've ever read about. I won't continue reading this. First of all, Jessa's writing is actually beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. It's just something I've never seen before in my entire life, so it's unique. I think it's beautiful. It can be hard to get into because you're in the mind of these people with the inner monologue, and it's different, but I loved it. Also, you can't tell me that people are annoying and they have no chemistry if you didn't finish the series, because you don't see what they go through, okay? I have a lot of regrets. Jail to the person who recommended me this book. You will answer for your crimes. It was a gift to recommend this book to you. That's so aggressive. I guess I'm going to jail because I recommend this book to people, so. Lock me up. Finish this in a day. And at what cost? I don't understand the hype surrounding this dude. Girly should do better. Or he becomes better. Like, come on. Finish the series, I beg of you. Let's do Magnolia Parks Into the Dark. Because that one, my heartstrings. Oh, it's up there. I don't want to grab it right now. Oh my god, I'm already gonna cry. It says, Magnolia and BJ, I hope you two break up again. Very likely since you're both gonna cheat on each other. I give them 3 years max. Actually, Jessa Hastings said that they're together forever. So try again with that one. She's the author, and she said their stories are together forever. That was so mean. I'm gonna cry. As usual, I skim for Daisy and Christian. I don't, actually. I love Magnolia and BJ. I will skim for Julian, though. That is who I will skim for. I won't skim, but I'll extra laser in focus on Julian. This is probably the worst book of the series. All of these characters have been annoying since book 1, but since Jessa Hastings has managed to make all of them, Magnolia in particular, just detestable. The only character I like here is BJ. That's crazy. And also Magnolia is such a blatant self-insert of the author. It made my eyes roll more than once. Magnolia and BJ's relationship is so codependent. It's revolting. I'm not sorry. Okay, bye.
Can you guys just actually go and see what Jessica says about the series and the things that are part of the series and the different things she's resembling and reflecting and expressing? These are not supposed to be cutesy, fun little characters, okay? They're supposed to be gray, morally gray, not likable characters, and that's why we like them so much.
It said this book did not need to be 700 pages. Nothing happens, and I will not be picking up another J. Hastings book again. The fact that you made it to book 5 in a series, though, that's crazy. That is crazy. So you might as well continue. Actually, I could have read more pages. I'm like not patiently waiting for the rest of the books in the series. Like, it would never be enough. So then it says, oh my god, this is so long. 1 star for the Julian chapter. Understandable, because Julian, Amazing. Of the fact I will never have to read a book about these two insufferable characters again. Did not need to be this long at all. I could have read more. Around 200 pages was pure filler and nonsense. I disagree. Nothing really happened in this book. Also, disagree. Like I'm trying to write a review about them, but I can't think of anything to say. The stand-up point of me was just ruining Daisy and Christian's relationship, which I thought she would have at least waited to do in their own book, but I guess her need to destroy them couldn't wait. She actually says that the books are not response. It's just what happens, okay? And we have 2 more books with Daisy and Christian. Like, relax. You don't know what's gonna happen, please. Now we can't wait for Jessica to put all her hate into her own characters in which she despises. She actually does not despise her characters. Daisy and Christian should have been written by someone who actually likes you and someone who knows how to write. But alas, we're stuck with the author who tries to write a redemption arc for a cheater, but makes us hate him even more. You hate him more? That's crazy. I'm trying to see where the plotline will go with Daisy's cheating, and I will say it's not going to be good at all. Just for the best couple in the series, Daisy and Christian. Actually, respectfully, I will be rereading the entire series whenever the next book comes out, and I'll be loving every second of it. That was disrespectful. Next. This is actually kind of hurting my brain. Let's do another well-beloved, well-known series, romance series, that I gave 5 out of 5 stars to for the whole series. Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. Follows our main character, Shannon, and goes to this new school and meets Johnny, who's a star rugby player. Shannon has a difficult home life full of abuse, neglect, pain, trauma. Trigger warnings, look it up. But it's about her relationship with Johnny and their family and their friends and dealing with their life and home life and struggles. And it's actually beautiful, heartbreaking, gorgeous, stunning. I love them so much. Johnny and Shannon forever. Let's look at the 1-star reviews. Is there a way to pick 1-star reviews for like with only a few sentences? So this person said 1 star and it says, no way y'all like this. You're right. I love it. Don't read this. It's so bad I can't bother to write a bad review. Thank you. Someone who at least gets it. If you don't like it, why are you leaving me a bad review for 20,000 pages long? Like, thank you. I appreciate that. You at least can say it was bad. Just don't read it. I'm not writing a review. Thank you, okay? It wasn't bad, but thank you for not writing an essay. Sorry, but this book gave me Wattpad 2.0 vibes, and while I liked that 5 years ago, I don't anymore. I guess I like it. It's a character-driven story. You gotta be in the mood for it, okay? This is hurting my brain. I don't know how people do this. DNF. They're insufferable. Also, how are you doing slow burn but also instant love? Couldn't stand 1 more second. I don't know what to tell you. It's just hurting my heart. I need to go read a book. DNF. Why? Shannon is such a pathetic crybaby. Couldn't stand her one bit. Honestly, it's a miracle I finished this book. I seriously don't know why everybody on the internet says it's an amazing book. I thought I would get better with further into the story, but it didn't. Save yourself some time. Don't read this one. I'm sorry. Shannon's a crybaby. Do you not know what she's going through? Do you not know what she's going through? That's actually disrespectful. What do you mean she's a cry? Because being abused by your family is not allowed. You can't cry for that. Being bullied, you can't cry for that. She's literally like a freshman in high school. Raising her. That was rude. I don't get the hype. I do not want to hear about this, so no. Okay, then don't. This is not fun. Why do people do this? I'm actually sad. This is not very holly jolly Christmas now, is it? I'm so happy I can return books. Me too. So now I can go buy that one that you return and give it a loving home. This is not fun. The last book, it's also a series, very popular, well-beloved series. Now, this book specifically, I don't know if this book is a 5-star book specifically. I need to reread it again. But the series as a whole, 6 stars, and that's Throne of Glass. Favorite series of all time. So let's go through some of the books and see what they say about my baby. And that's at 45%. Yes, I feel almost 200 pages were enough for me to judge this dumpster fire. Don't even bother trying to convince me that I need to read more of it or that the next book is better. This is just no. There's more to it and I'm not reading it. It's actually like pages. But it actually does get better. It's actually like a whole nother story when you get to like Airfire. It's crazy. It's actually the best thing ever. DNF'd at 40%. Before this, I only rated 4 books 1 star. This book has the honor of being the 5th. I'm gonna cry. Let's do Queen of Shadows. Okay, this one I gave 5 stars. Girl, bye. I roared as I climbed atop my wyvern and left the TOG fandom. I want one. A wyvern? That's crazy. Why are you leaving though? It's such a great fandom to be in. This book is a joke. I actually don't think anyone was laughing in the book. Like, I think we're actually like struggling in pain. Oh my goodness. I could write about how Aylin, Selena, whatever she wants to be called, is quite possibly the most annoying character I've had the displeasure of reading about. I could write about how ridiculous, out of character the characters behave. I could write about how unnecessary it is for this series to be 6 freaking books long. I'm actually begging for more. Really, I could probably find something wrong with every single aspect of Queen of Shadows, but I'm not. Instead, I would like to talk about trees. Yes, trees. A moment of silence for the trees who gave their lives for this absolute ridiculous, drawn-out, melodramatic, excessive, cringy-inducing, bloated excuse for a novel. This book is one hot mess. Honestly, that response was a bit drawn-out, ridiculous, cringe-inducing, excessive, and melodramatic. Let's go to Kingdom of Ash. Okay, that's the last book. That one's like a 10 out of 5 stars. Like, amazing. I'm scared. No, that was... Please tell me Aelin and Rowan die. That's crazy. That breaks my heart. Like, what the heck? DNF'd at 29%. You really read through this entire series and did not finish the final book? Yikes, that cover. Yikes, this book. I'm not ready for more BS from Aelin. I read the excerpt and I'm cringing so hard. I feel it in my spine. This book series and these characters take themselves way too seriously. Hello, they're going to war. It's the end of the world and they're trying to survive. Things are pretty serious. They should be taking themselves seriously. Someone commented on this and said, you rated a book 1 star without reading it. True. Did not have a single one fun with this. I did. I had a great time with emotional pain, but it was great nonetheless. And I have reread it since then, and I will read it again. Goodreads awards for the most annoying book / series in existence. What the heck? The ugliest cover I've ever seen. Okay, well, close your eyes, okay? That was actually like really depressing. I don't know if I like that. If you enjoyed watching me read 1-star reviews of my favorite books and series, I hope you like give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of these, let me know your thoughts down below. This was not a great time. It made me kind of sad because I love these books with my whole heart. So, but it's fine. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me read 1-star reviews of my absolute favorite books. Let me know your thoughts down below on any of these books. Let's keep it nice, please. Hopefully you guys don't hate these books like some of the comments that I read and reviews I read. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave it a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll hopefully be seeing you tomorrow in my next video because I'm trying to be posting for BOOKMAS. Anyways, love you guys.